Today, I'm going to be talking about the newest body insecurity trends, legging legs, and your visual face weight theory.
That's how you look when you've just woken up? Yeah. Nothing in my life is fair.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening! We finally have a filter showing the differences between low visual weight makeup and a high visual.
What's up, YouTube? It's tiny.sey, and I'm back with another YouTube video. So first, let's get started with the legging legs. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is not the first time we're seeing a trend where women are having to look at the shape of their legs. Do they have a thigh gap? Do they have hips? All these ridiculous body measurements that this trend is trying to make women do. This isn't the first, and it surely isn't the last time we're going to see a thigh gap checking challenge. Or is it a challenge, or I don't know what it is. It's just something that makes you insecure. Back in 2013, when Ariana Grande posted some sort of picture where she had a thigh gap, I remember everyone was starting to check if they had a thigh gap. 2013, 2014, somewhere around then. And people were doing the most to show that they had a thigh gap. They would stick their back out. They would do everything just to make sure that they were on trend, that their body was the in body. And it was problematic then, and it's still problematic now. The reason why this is so problematic is because it is body checking. What is body checking? Body checking involves examining, measuring, or monitoring something related to your body, usually the weight, the size, or the shape. And everyone does this to an extent. We all check our body in the mirror, but when it becomes something that is compulsive and you cannot stop yourself from doing, this is where it becomes a problem. And when you're on TikTok and you see trends like the legging legs, this is something that is either going to create an insecurity in you, or it's going to create a problematic habit where anytime you see a new in-body feature to have, you begin to check your body for this trend and, God forbid, try to attain these goals. The problem is you either have a thigh gap or you don't have a thigh gap. And it's your bone structure. It's something you have or you don't have. So when you see trends like legging legs, it's ultra problematic because either you have it or you don't. We don't want women that don't have it doing crazy things to try to attain this sort of body structure, body feature. And it's honestly ridiculous. You put leggings on and that's legging legs. Now, we don't want people becoming insecure and over-checking themselves in the mirror before they leave to make sure they look good when they may have not even thought about it before. This is definitely something that might trigger women that already have body insecurities, body dysmorphia. There are many mental illnesses that have to do with your body, and we don't want women to be triggered. We don't want people in general to be triggered by these sorts of ridiculous trends, because that's not the point. That's not what we want to do. We want to be spreading positivity. We don't want to be spreading our negativity and our insecurity. And that leads me to the next point. People have no filter online. Back in the day, you might have an insecurity about yourself. You might not like your eyebrows. I don't know what it is, whatever it is. And you kept that to yourself. It was insecurity between you and the mirror. Maybe your journal, maybe your therapist. But now people go online with that insecurity and spread the negativity into the world. I understand that we all have insecurities, but the reason why I find it problematic to share it online is because you are letting that seep into society. And then when you have an echo chamber of people saying, oh my God, I also think that, or
That's how you look when you've just woken up? Yeah. Nothing in my life is fair. Look when you've just woken up? Yeah. Nothing in my life is fair.
Now you think it's okay to share that online when it's probably more healthy to share that with your journal, share that with your therapist, and seek help for your insecurities and try to heal that on your own. But when you spread it online, people that may not have even shared that insecurity might adopt it, especially when it becomes a trend like this one, the legging legs. And now people that this never would have reached, all of a sudden they're seeing your content. All of a sudden they're picking up the trait that the negative insecurity that you were trying to get rid of. And sometimes it's not even framed as an insecurity. It's truly like this legging legs thing to me is framed as a thing to have. Like, ooh, you have good legging legs.
Thank you. No one's ever told me that before.
So this video made me think that it's a compliment. It's something that you should be happy to have. And when we're framing it positively, that's where it's problematic. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can like the shape of your legs. You can even like the shape of somebody else's legs. But my problem is when it becomes a status symbol to attain. It becomes a body feature that is the ultimate. Like, we already know people favor super skinny people and those Eurocentric body features. When society continues to reinforce these things, we are going farther and farther away from just accepting individuality and accepting our differences. We are again trying to become a monolith and saying that this is the one body type. This is the one thing that you want to be. And we're trying to move away from that. Like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. I thought we were getting better. I will say there is hope with this trend. The good thing is that I'm seeing that a lot of people aren't falling for this one. They're like, legging legs are legs in a legging.
I can't believe I just saw a video about legging legs. Let's be real, all it is thigh gap repackaged. And I'm pretty sure every girl who lived through the thigh gap era wanted to die, and we don't need to do that to this generation of girls, okay? We don't need to be that skinny. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a thigh gap or if you have perfect legging legs. Like, this is all so gross. Like, wear your leggings with pride, enjoy being alive, and don't listen to anyone on TikTok talking about your legs need to be a certain way to wear leggings. Like, girl, you are perfect just the way you are. Ignore it. Let's not do this again, okay?
I got legging legs. I need tank top arms. No, bitch. You need help. You need to chuck your phone into the middle of the ocean, never log on to social media again, and stop making up shit to be insecure about. It's so fucking weird. Go outside.
And I'm very proud of us. I'm very proud of TikTok on this one because they didn't fall for this trend. They saw right through it and they understand how ridiculous it is. And I'm happy. I'm happy. That's a win for everybody. You're going to have to try a little bit harder to get us. You're going to have to try a little bit harder, okay? We're not falling into insecurity bait in 2024, so you're going to have to try harder than legging legs. But unfortunately, it does not stop at the legging legs trend. There's a new trend called the visual weight theory. And this one is a little bit harder to detect.
Low visual girlies, stop making your eyebrows dark. Don't fill them in if you don't need to. I've had this whole theory about how soft brows look best on soft features, and my idea of the soft feature was basically the low weight visual trend that's going on right now. Example of this is Blackpink Jennie, the Korean actress Kim Go-eun. They all have very soft features that blend so well together, and they have very soft eyebrows. Even when they do strong makeup, they keep their eyebrows pretty soft and light. And I think that is the look. I actually have very light eyebrows. I've always considered as my insecurity because I grew up just being jealous of girls with super full, super thick eyebrows. I'm starting to be really grateful for my thin eyebrows now because even if I had thick eyebrows, I don't think it would have looked good on my face and with my makeup style because I like to keep everything very soft. If you're used to filling your eyebrows in and really making them defined, I know it's weird to go lighter. Try it out if you think you're a low visual person. You've always had this struggle of why do my eyebrows never look that good? Fill in the sparse spots. Use a lighter brow mascara. I personally think I look so much better.
While this one might seem harmless, as you watch the video, you're like, oh, they're just trying to help you see how you put your makeup on. Should I wear this style? Should I wear that style? But that's where they tricked you. That's where they got you. That's where you fell into the trap. Because let's picture another scenario. You're putting on your makeup, you're doing whatever you want, you're expressing your individuality, you're trying new makeup styles, you're styling your hair however you want, you're doing whatever you want with your face, right? Are you following me? Now, all of a sudden, the visual weight theory drops. all of a sudden you're not expressing yourself the way you were before because that doesn't look good on your face. Oh, you have low visual body weight. You have high visual body weight. Oh, well, I can't do that. I can't do this. I'll look ugly. I won't look like the new ideal, the new beautiful thing that I'm supposed to be, right? And that's where I think that this trend is a little bit more sneaky than the legging legs, because it's going in disguise of something that's supposed to help you, and they're doing the work for you. They're giving you a new theory for you to measure yourself up with in the mirror. And this is going to make you do your makeup better. This is going to make you style your hair better. This is going to, all these sorts of things. And I want you all to stop right there before you fall into this one. Now, this might help somebody out there, but what I'm really thinking about is the people that express themselves in a certain way, people that were exploring the different ways that they can wear their makeup, their hair, their eyebrows, all of these sorts of things that are now going to feel a little bit more insecure or a little bit more hesitant to try out those styles. Because who cares? Like, why are we caring about what fits, what's not fitting, what's the ultimate, what's the not ultimate? Like, let's just try things. And if we don't like it, we move on. People can naturally explore their self-expression. But I think that these trends, it just stagnates and it just upholds our obsession with beauty. We are obsessed with our beauty as a society. We want everyone to look as perfect as possible, look as desirable as possible, and it's just not attainable and it's exhausting. We are exhausted. We're tired of having to live to a certain standard of beauty. Now, some people love this and this is their hobby and this is what they like to do, but we need to examine, why are we doing this? Why are we constantly trying to attain a new, more exhausting, higher, more work status? Why are we doing that to ourselves? When we drop it as a theory, that's where it places more importance than I think it deserves. We see a lot of makeup trends like milky makeup, glass skin makeup. As harmful is because it's just a makeup trend. Glass skin, this skin, whatever. It's on the scale of problematic, it's lower. But when we say this is a visual weight theory, now we're doing the most. Now we're making it something that it's not. Now we're saying this is a theory you should pay attention to and live your life by. And like, it's not giving, it's not cool. And it's just measuring yourself and comparing yourself and making sure you fit a standard that shouldn't be there in the first place. We need to stop centering so much importance on beauty. We need to shift into a perspective that actually makes us feel good about ourselves, things that make us feel more body positive or body neutral. And like I said, milky makeup, clean glass skin makeup, these sort of trends are neutral. They don't make you feel one way or another. Either you want to try it or you don't want to try it. But when we have the legging legs, we have the facial visual theory, these are things that make you go in the mirror, check your face, and pay attention to things. And we want to move away from paying attention to how our face looks in comparison and putting it in categories, because this only leads to you starting to center your beauty, starting to be hyper aware of how you look in society's eyes. That's just not important. This is not what we need to be paying attention to as a society. And just live your life, express yourself. And if you want to try trends, if you want to try new aesthetics, like the mob girl aesthetic.
TikTok has spoken, the clean girl aesthetic is out and the mob wife aesthetic is in. So let's talk about what that is and what that looks like and how to dress if you want to participate. I tell you, I am so excited. It's time for the fur coats. It's time for the makeup girlies. It's time for serious all black leather outfits. This is everything. The clean girl look is so cute. I want dramatic. I want maximalism. So let's talk about how to dress like this. Your workout for the day. You don't drink your beverages out of a regular cup. You drink them out of a martini glass. You look like you always have a secret. You're not wearing your Uggs around, you're wearing a cute outfit. Even when you're trying to be undercover and discreet, you look sharp still. It's hair, it's makeup, it's maximalism, it's everything. Let me know what you guys think. I'm so excited about this.
And all these sorts of things, truthfully, honestly, way more innocent, way more innocent than body checking, trying to live up to the newest body standard, in my opinion. Of course, there's problems with aesthetics and all these other sorts of things because they're just ridiculous. But I'd rather us be ridiculous than harmful to ourselves and our self-worth and our self-image. So those are the two new TikTok insecurities, and I hope we're not falling for it. I hope we're not falling for it. I know the second one's a little bit harder to detect, but we're getting better. Clearly, we're getting better. So hopefully people are also seeing the ridiculousness, the problematic nature of both of these TikTok insecurity trends. Don't fall for it, guys. That's all I have for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.